Hey guys, welcome to another day, another challenge, the 50-day Talk to the Camera challenge. And today we're on day number 37. And the question slash topic for today is which of your five senses you would say is the strongest? So, five senses that you would consider the strongest. So, yeah, the five senses of your body. So, sight, smell, hear, feel, etc. Uh, I would say probably if I were to sort of rank these, so I think the first one that is the strongest is probably my sight. I'm a very sort of visual sort of learner, so what I see, because I just learn a bit more in terms of just watching and also doing the task in hand. But it's a very sort of visual learner rather than sort of try to take it in through you know I don't know. But yeah, and what's the second one? Probably the second one is probably hearing. I Yeah. In terms of honest, I think this goes towards like music as well because I seem to have a good sort of ear for that kind of stuff. So yeah, even just like I don't know whether it's like a small little beat in the in the music or if it's just different sounds or like just anything. I just I always instantly get drawn into it if it's good, of course. And yeah, I seem to pick it up right there. And yeah, so yeah, I got a pretty good ear for that. And and the one thing I've actually sort of picked up on in myself is I don't know, whenever I get the time or whether I sort of observe people. So let's say my family, for example. There's something that after, being with them for like 24 years of my out of my life during my sort of lifespan so far, I you eventually you'll pick up pretty early or later on, but I don't know. I while sort of observing, let's say I don't know, my dad, for example, whenever he sort of talks and I sort of listen and I sort of observe whatever he's saying, I don't know. I picked up recently that he sort of slurs a lot, like in his speech, and at times in terms of certain words, I can hear sort of like a mispronunciation, a mis sort of pronunciation of it, kind of like what I just did right now. So while saying that mispronunciation, well, it wasn't right, but that's kind of well, okay. But yeah, so yeah, I noticed that through him as well, and I thought, oh, that's interesting. Like he's had like he has like a history of sort of drinking of alcohol, and it wasn't like he was drunk or anything like that. Where I was talking to him, he was sober, but I don't know. Throughout the years of sort of drinking and all that stuff, I guess it does sort of affect your speech in some way. So that's one thing I sort of noticed, sort of picked up on in terms of hearing, just through observing. And same thing, well, not same thing, but with my sister as well, I noticed that whenever she speaks, it's almost how do I describe it? In terms of trying to get the words out, it's kind of like what is it? I don't know, for example, like it's like it's like if something's going through a water drain, but it can't quite fit in, and it's sort of struggling to sort of it's just struggling to like get through and try to get out. And eventually it does, but it takes all effort and just pushing, trying to get out. Well, that's on my sister. I noticed that in terms of because I know that she can speak quick. She can speak like lightning quick, but when she does, it's almost like roadblocks when she like speak, and I can hear it like just sort because I know she can speak quick, but I can feel I can just hear it just like that, just sort of just trembling, tripping over your own words and all that stuff, and yeah, sort of what I've observed with that. So I say those were my sort of strongest sort of senses. Those two. Everything else is not really. I don't know. It's not really. I don't. I wouldn't say it's very noteworthy. It's just. It is what it is in terms of smell and touch, and I just there's nothing really sort of noteworthy there. They're pretty good. They're decent at best. So yeah. So I would say yeah, those two, sight and hearing, which is very crucial for us, I guess. And I guess. But yeah. So those yeah. So for those two. And yeah, I think that will be it for today. So yeah, that concludes day number 37 of this challenge. And tomorrow will be another one. And I'll see you there. So, ciao, guys.